With a pick from Shiro, Dexter's going to get flashed in, and everyone's blind. Mir even aggressing from behind, and Spirit have traded 3 for 3. Mir backing up to reset as he waits for Gambit to get onto the site.
Oh, Chopper down here needs to land something. He's getting swarmed, and there's Axal from the short side. It's left to Mir, and he can't get...
Oh, it's going to be a B play. They need to drop rotations pronto. That's a no-scope for Dexter, and it's going to be Gambit charging in, 2 men down. Young just trying to stall. He will die to Hobbit eventually. As Chopper, rather a monster. Young drops the bomb instead, and 20 seconds for Gambit to get something done. Anything. They're begging for mercy as Dexter sits in heaven with the AWP as well. He is smoked off, but Hobbit getting a plant is not going to be realistic as Mir lines up 2 towards short.
Bomb's actually going up connector.
No way, Shiro. He's
Surely,
playing for the clutch. He's playing for the 1-on-3
16
right
points of health. It's a ballsy decision to have made.
They've fallen for it.
Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. They hear the footsteps now. They hear the running. They start to rotate up. Young is going to deal with both players down in B. And the nade might be good enough. There it is. Even though the bomb plant comes through, they play for the clutch on Shiro, and Dexter denies it with the ahead of time. That's something that could really give Team Spirit the upper hand here, as both players are given a nice berth to get up into this A-bomb site. Axal digs out Dexter. Magix burns alive from 100 to 0 in the Molotov on Dicebox. I don't know.
Spirit wanted by any means. Very weird.
What happened to Magix as well? Like, so Dexter pushes short for a commitment. You're kind of just taking a few gambles out of spawn, like in that previous round with Magix alone in B. This time, 3 players here. Nafany is through short. Mir, head on a swivel, is quick to react, but there is Shiro with the trade. And now they're seeping in through Monster. Chopper desperately trying to step up here. He knows he's got to be the difference maker. The flashes start to rain over. No one's pressured him yet. Silence falls over here towards B. Dexter with the wide swing. There's another man nearby, and Chopper's going to cancel him out. It's Shiro left up in the clutch. We know this guy's clutch is to deliver on this AWP. He's going to have to if Spirit want to get this round in the bag. Flashes out through long, leave Dexter blind. They get close, and there's that AWP in with the first, but a lot more bodies around this corner. Dexter, they're rushing him down, and everyone inside of A is just kicked to the curb by Gambit. Magic's left up all alone in the 1v3. And not being given any room to play with. I think Shiro heard the footsteps there as well. Magic's emerging from the bank, does clear out the first man, but sitting at the truck idly by is Hobbit, ready and waiting to get this trade locked in. Magix has still managed to get pretty deep, but it's a false sense of security. This kill is going to come his way eventually. Young's about to get blindsided, and now this A-bomb site, oh dear, the rotations are having to come through for Team Spirit. Chopper, 1 man against it all for the time being, as they're moving up through CT, and he just wants to stay alive. He just wants to buy time. Smoke down at Dumpster. Inter's given a little more room to work with, but there's the swing onto Shiro, and with only 7 seconds left, Chopper navigates that one to perfection.
From spawn by Gambit, so Spirit still keep 2 players on A. They don't know what lurks behind.
Yeah, and in reality, this B push is coming in. Nafany does not fare well once again, shut down on the short rush. And so it's down to just Shiro immediately in the 1v4 now, as he nails that first shot. Often comes alive in the clutches, but a lot of angles to keep an eye on. Shiro, they are all around him. Look at that mini-map. It's one little red mark in a sea of blue. Shiro looking for any way out of this round. Flashes in, there's the peek from Con, and Young just shuts him.
Walk. Right, so many angles to clear. Boosts that can see you while you can't see them. It's not the angle Hobbit wants to walk through. So he waits as Nafany goes through the smoke, finding Young on a pick. What a start. Oh, that's clean.
Man, and now you're thinking about rotating players up, and that is exactly what Gambit wanted Team Spirit to do. The B play is where this is really hoping to end out, and Hobbit holding on to connector is only good for 1. Magix now realizes, but it's far too late. Orped by Shiro on the cross back into B, and Chopper, man, he's having to live up to his name, just flying around the map right now. Axal's already hidden in deep though. Chopper, will he clear the close angle? If he doesn't, he's a dead man, and there it is. Oh, Axal sees them getting closer, but the flashes actually blind Young. Oh no, that flashbang has just ruined this pistol round. Axal dead. Well, not dead, rather putting up kills. It's Mir desperately fighting for his life, but he's surrounded.
Not really seeing anyone, not really needing to. He's been holding his own in the positions that we want, but no clutches needed for Gambit. The scroll wheel for Axel, that is unfortunate. Flies to the sky. Due to his position, it's just going to have to be a barrage, a chase into B, Hobbit with a flash, and he might be able to mow them all down.
Oh, the flash, though, dodged by Dexter as the first man in. Magic's digging out another. A man down now, Gambit, looking for anything to spur them on into this retake, and they don't catch Chopper on the cross. The molly is going to tag him down. Does just about survive, and Shiro left in the clutch, but we know what this...
And at that point, you're really hoping for things to go wrong for Gambit. Well,
You were right, Hugo, as well. The Force by Wars is set to continue. Gambit aggressing over here at short. Mere spam to the door, taken out of the round. And Magix is caught admiring the spam.
For Sunday Young, right? If you stand in these tunnels on one edge of it and you jump, you're going to be like flung to the other side. People do it to clear monster all the time. Oh, Chopper caught on short. And now this B play is more obvious than ever. Everyone is looking at the monster position. Sunday Young double dinky with the SMG, and Dex has found another. They know the Shiro was on short, so they smoke him off and try and get this plant in, but not a lot of spots that can be covered from the short span and still not open to heaven. Axel is coming from that position, and he's dropped the bomb as well with another tag. Sunday Young is low, and Shiro's just waiting for his chance to go through the smoke. He's not needed. It's the Force by...
Can he paint us a pretty picture? Can he do his artwork here on the push-up through short? Caught by Con, and the P90 never gets anything done. Shiro still here, holding this crossfire, and he absolutely dismantles the B play in with a third as well, and Shiro ready for it.
Surely not twice in a row, right? And at least no one's in Con this time, but that could change. Flashes over, fast in they go, but that's actually after or before the flash, rather, hopping in quad. Still blinded, still successful, and still turning on a dime to find the third. He can't do it. Chopper doubles up and will be able to grab himself an AK. Can he plant in time? These rotates are taking exactly that. And Gambit know that Spirit could be deep as well, but Spirit are still scared of short. They're looking the wrong way. They don't know. They're so fearful of the connector, which has been played every round of this half. And in the one round it's not, Gambit creep into success.
Oh, yeah. Chopper cancelled out. Dexter trying to live up to the Shiro clutch minister on the other side. 1v2. Tucked in over here towards water. There's that first peek in. Shiro deleted. Axile not able to stand the test of time either.
Resetting in grouping A, and that's seemingly what Spirit are doing with some of their players. Falling on the bench makes noise. Axile hears that, and he creeps through the smoke for Chopper's watching it. It doesn't matter. Axile gets the kill. Chopper was blinded from Dexter down at
just brought Shiro down from the A bomb site. So even though you killed Nafany here earlier on, there's still 3 stacked up in B for Gambit. Inters might fall at the first hurdle, but with Hobbit and Shiro here, you've still got capable hands left to try and maneuver this round. Hobbit got after one, and so Shiro, it's close. Dexter actually killing here, and the nade rains in from heaven. Axile onto 15.
Come. And Spirit, while talking fast, they've got something up their sleeve.
Yeah, quick into B. It's been a bit of a hit and miss strategy for them. They try to wrap Hobbit and they deal with him, but the spam is still coming in. Gambit, they're looking to take this one over the line right here, right now. Just Chopper left and up against the world. 1v3 down into short side. Axile removed. And now he's given a lot more room to play around with. Does have that bomb still on his back, and a 1v2 left to find. Nafany going aggressive in the monster tunnel. Does this give the kill over? Yes, it does. And now it's the 1v1. Shiro on the other side. Is this where he puts a game-winning clutch up on the tally? Or is the game set to trickle on? Shiro also aggressing in the monster tunnel. Chopper hasn't moved, hasn't skipped a beat. He's still worried about it. Shiro deep on the angle, but Chopper closes it out. 4 in the ring. He gets blindsided. Nobody's checked the toilets instead. They're boosted up on long. Shiro. Oh, he hears the drop down. Chopper is just offered up for free on a silver platter, and Shiro lives to tell the tale. They trade 1-for-1 down in B, but it's still to the advantage of Gambit, to the dismay of Team Spirit. And an early rotation into this B bomb site from Axile, leaving Shiro to anchor A alone. It's a 3-on-3 B play for Team Spirit. They sneak in, they get under the crosshair of Inters. He doesn't realize that they're in so deep. There he is with the trade at least. And now 2 down in water. Is this something that Team Spirit are ready for? Sumda Young gives that kill away, and it's all left on to Dexter to try to step up in the clutch. Very little time, and he can't get the kills. Gambit, they take their map pick, 16-11. They put it all on the back of... Team Spirit grouping up for a last-ditch attempt to hit the A-bomb site. Shiro not moving a muscle, and Axel with this crossfire between him down in the pit. It's a bit of a nasty hold here that Team Spirit is struggling to navigate. Chopper is trapped in the graveyard, and this might be his final resting place there as Shiro looks to bring the round to a close. It's another pistol found. There is still the potential that you go B at this point in time.
Yeah, this is a weird one as well, but they're actually just rerouting on A. Gambit is scared of long. There's no need to be, and now they know. Now they've dropped one, the bomb follows, and Chopper trades, but it's all too late. Bomb is so far away, and Inters just swings from the pit. That bonus round.
Hungry for even more than that. Now he is just here fighting alone. Shiro has taken up position in CT and throws a supporting flash for Hobbit, who could get caught out in the open, and indeed he will. Inters up through the banana at least, pulls this one back into even odds. Gambit still teetering on the edge as to whether or not this is a round they even want to attempt. Pass through that smoke for Axel, and now it's definitely something you're interested in. That bomb hasn't gone down yet either. This CT smoke has actually given Team Spirit an opportunity to get that bomb planted. And now into a 2-on-2. Still no bomb plant to come in. Chopper, oh, it's a rough spot to try and plant him, but he does get the bomb down. Smoke lands, that's going to keep Magix off the angle. Shiro also rotated all the way through CT up to Banana. All that matter as it comes down to another one of these clutches. It was a 1v2. Surely he can't get away with this one. Chopper has denied him so many of these clutch attempts. But is this where Shiro finally gets his revenge? Indeed it is. And it's a big clutch to find 5-0. A statement piece from Shiro. As Gambit is even flanking Banana. Team Spirit, they're getting pincered from everywhere. These players inside of A just need to stay alive for even a moment. Axel gone right away, and Inter's still trying to stay alive. There's Nafany's flank coming in, and it's all gone downhill for Team Spirit. Magix can't nav.
Once again, all too familiar with the 3-man a man hold on A. Double pit setup as well. 40 seconds, a flash comes in, Axel's blind, he drops the smoke, but Inters has his cover, has his control, and has Pit on lockdown. 3 kills and the bomb loose as well. Inters is on one right now, and Spirit may have been a man up. They can barely get out of the house.
Ooh, Sumda Young, man, you got 20 seconds. He needs to decide, does he stay or does he go? His double pit hold is quite the threat to deal with, and Axel's going to from your region, someone that you've had a bit of a back and forth affair with.
Yeah. For Gambit, I don't think this could have been a better matchup, right? Like, you know, they're more than happy facing a team at their level, quote unquote, even though this event's been very different. We've seen a lot out of these two rosters. Like, Gambit, they're fine bringing it to Team Spirit clearly, and Spirit probably would have preferred Na'Vi in this position because we know how Na'Vi can be susceptible to those CIS teams. I mean, look at the quarterfinals yesterday. Right now, though, bit aggro for Nafany.
Shiro, the man that Team Spirit just cannot beat. He's here early and forced out by the Molotov. They deal with Hobbit, but the spray from Axel so close to getting away with absolute murder. In back through again, and Axel riding on the shoulders of Spirit. They can feel this game getting away from them. And that would put an end to their tournament run in Katowice. Desperate times calling for desperate measures. Out into top mid they go, but to their dismay, everyone is dead in an instant. It's just Dexter left alive. And while he has dealt with the first 2, there's still more where that came from. Inters, low HP at long, could offer up a kill. Shiro, long rotation up through mid. Dexter goes quiet, but only for a moment as Shiro...
But 2 is something. 2 is better than 1. Hey, so they doubled down and they got to do it once more. Still good money for Gambit as they save their weapons. Look at this no-scope. Bang. Yeah, a good
damage, and they're caught in the fire. The bomb goes in first, and that is a disaster. Nafany lining up even more utility just to punish Team Spirit. Another molly trying to get thrown in. doesn't get cleared in time. Instead, Inter's boosted up and over, could deny the bomb plant, and there's that kill. A 4-on-3, bomb not down, and Shiro already here, already on location. It's all fallen apart for Spirit. It's all gone wrong. Just Dexter, and there he is. Pressure is now on more than ever, and at least Mir has something to start Team Spirit off the right way. Another kill coming through. Dexter's CZ getting more and more as he pushes in through the apartments. Just Nafany left at the end of the round, and he is trapped behind enemy lines. Teams
boost. It looked like they wanted to move, and maybe he's got a Coffin's Flash lineup instead. That seems to be the case. So here they go. And this is big info here coming out for Spirit, but it might be all too little too late. Only 2 on the A site, 1 has already been traded. Sumdai Young has to do it all.
Oh, could get caught with utility out. He at least keeps the short players away, but he's losing players by the second. This force buy now could pan out unless Sumdai Young is able to stay alive. He can't. Dexter has got
smoke. Can throw that in right here, right now. Third rotate as well for Spirit. They're really giving it everything, but it's contact for Gambit. They go right through. Chopper drops the smoke. They don't care, but maybe they should have. No CT smoke down, and a 2-man hole to spray Gambit out of the round. I say that. Mir, no traces with the silencer, but Axel still hears the shots, and he fires back through. Now Gambit go quiet. 40 seconds. Can they get Spirit to rotate out? Will they just commit? Axel has walked in with his back to the spawn, and he has a mega flank that might just shut down this semi-final.
Oh, this could be the deciding play right now. Oh, the turnaround from Sumdai Young. While all this is happening, by the way, the bomb is back in the apartments on the back of Hobbit. Shiro alone in pressuring B, trying to draw rotations, but Spirit have not fallen for it. They haven't. Now they're falling for it. Hobbit does spot one man back inside of the site, but isn't able to get past Egg. Trade evenly here. And Magic's spotting these players getting out through long, now calls for these rotations back. He nails the first shot and the follow-up as well. And this double pit hold is showing its value now more than ever as they just play off of one another. Axel coming in late, 15 seconds, time becoming a problem. And it's Shiro left up in the clutch. He tries to run for the hills, he tries to get away, but with this bottom mid flank in, Shiro is a dead.
Gambit are in no hurry. They're not going to execute anything until they at least have pushed Spirit back out of Banana, denied some of that info, and therefore avoided a stack.
Oh, they try to go through this smoke, but Chopper is keeping a watchful eye on it. Double up coming through. Hobbit, in the meantime, makes his presence known in the boiler, and he has dealt with Dexter. Forces the rotation from Mir around to this A-bomb site, but they're keeping it under control right now. Shiro and Hobbit still here, still looking to put up a fight. And Sumdai Young's got to spread his attention between the apartments and short. Magic's is now smoked off as well. And Shiro follows up with the shot. This could be the round that puts an end to Spirit's run. Mir's gone through the smoke. Shiro gets cornered. And now it's all left onto Hobbit up in the apartments. A 1v2, the bomb ticking away, and Team Spirit, they don't know where he is. They cannot seem to find Hobbit, who's just tucked himself in to the Hobbit hole. The bomb not really planted for him. He's got to swing wide on the balcony, but with Chopper going on this flank, he is given a temporary 1v1. This flank needs to come in, and Hobbit dropping down. There will be enough time with all the kits dropped. It's very, very close, and it's not as comfortable as Team Spirit would have liked, but it's still an 8th round up on the board. He does even more than that, in with a lot of damage and a kill as well, dropping the bomb out in the open. Gambit, this round, looking to slip away from them. Shiro holding on to Banana, but is very quickly the last man alive. And he's getting surrounded. He's pincered in and just wants to stay alive with the AWP. Instead, it's a fall.
And even if Chopper stays or goes, Dexter can lock down B. B is not the worry, though. Gambit are walking up short right now, and Spirit have no idea. Sumdai Young with a spot, Magic's with a swing, and now it's up to the short players who can't win a fight either. Magic's with 3, and Sumdai Young is drawing them in as Magic knocks them down with the ace.
It was a time to show up the way that he has in so many of these Spirit series. It would be at a time like this. Hobbit blindsiding Magic. Now the options even open to go back, but instead they bolster the B hold, they double down on the call, and they deal with everybody. Sumdai Young throwing into a 1v4 to try and keep that dream burning. And right now, Gambit are nowhere to be found. No peeks offered up. Re-smoke down in CT. They're looking to keep it neat and take it over the line. Team spirit, they tried so hard, but in the end, Shiro is there to carry Gambit along to the grand finals. My, oh my, they get it done in 2, flawless through the playoffs, and now into the final. It's Gambit, CIS Royals.